Can I ask you a kind of a weird question?
There is no such thing as a weird question.
Is there such thing as a stupid question?
No.
Okay, because I've been told this is a really stupid question. What shape do you think the Earth is in?
The funny thing about that is we're so close you can consider him my brother.
Yeah.
He's a flat earther.
Really? Nice. That's awesome.
Like, he's a hardcore flat earther.
Really? And he lives here?
Yeah.
Awesome. I feel like I should meet your friend because I've been a flat earther for like 2 years now. So you've probably seen all this stuff and like, you know.
I have had many a debate.
Nice.
Many a debate.
Nice.
As we're working on my vehicle, because he's my mechanic also.
Okay, so he's smart. He's a thinking man.
We've definitely had some debates on it.
That's awesome.
I'm kind of torn between the two.
Yeah.
I'm more of a survivalist kind of person.
Oh, you know, me too. That's actually why I got into it in the first place. I'm all about self-sustainability. Like, okay, let's have gardens. Let's fucking figure out a way to detach from the system instead of being a part of the system and all that shit. But, you know, I mean, there's only so much of that stuff you can watch and until you're like, oh, let me just see what this conspiracy is about. You know, like I thought it was stupid as hell when I first saw it. I was like, there's no way. I wouldn't even look into it for like 3 months. I wouldn't even look into it. And then I got bored one day. That's good.
Definitely what's the word I'm looking for? It's definitely a unique theory.
Yeah.
And, you know, some of the things I've seen, I can understand, you know, how people can take it that way.
Yeah.
I can understand our government's lying, cheating, you know. We won't get into that too much. That's why I am the way I am, is more so,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, that's why I think it was so easy for me to accept it too, is
Right.
because I know, okay, well, if the government lies to us about everything else, then why wouldn't they lie about the shape of the Earth? You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
yeah, well, at least you're open-minded to it, you know? That's pretty funny that you have a friend. Here, I should give you my card, and just because, I don't know, I know maybe 1-2 other flat earthers, and they're because I converted them here, so everyone else is like from, you know, other parts of the country and whatnot, and
Oh, you're seamstress, huh?
yeah,
My mother's been doing that since she was like 13.
nice, awesome.
It's another thing I know how to do.
Yeah, it's important to know these
Men
things.
know how to sew and actually own a sewing.
I don't know any, so.
Well, now you know
and straight men too, I mean.
Right. I actually own a sewing machine and know how to use it.
That's awesome. That's very important. That's a very important skill for sure. Like, along with, you know, many other fabricating, you know, like do it yourself. Like, I'm all like DIY, like we can do this. We don't have to rely on anybody kind of shit. And I mean, really, like for me, the evidence is in the curvature and the axial rotation, you know, like if the gyroscope doesn't shift 15 degrees per hour, to me, we're not moving, you know, like, I mean, it's like an instrumentation that we've had for many years that, like, you know, and that's what I'm kind of more about is the scientific approach, like the Brian Mullen, like, type, like, okay, like, let's do experiments, let's figure this shit out, like, he's like an engineer, like, you know, you probably heard of him if your friend's into that, and, like, basically...
He's played a bunch of stuff for me. I haven't gotten into it too much myself on my own.
Yeah.
But like I said, him and I have had numerous debates, and I told him there's only one way, truthfully, one way, that him and I can decide whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
And he asked me, what was that? I said, fucking planet fly.
Right? Well, that's true because, like, there's this guy, Max Egan, that took a flight from, like, Santiago to Sydney me, and he was supposed to be going like northwest or something the whole way, like on a globe, but his compass showed him going southwest, and then he showed like the back seat of the airplane that said they're going northwest, and then his compass saying the exact opposite. So it's kind of like, all right, well, you know, and really when you go up on a plane, most people are drinking, they're like not paying attention, you know, like to actually pay. Yeah, exactly.
Get over the anxiety of being in a plane.
Exactly. To pay attention to what direction you're actually going, pay attention to landmarks you're going over. Like, not that many people are doing that. So when people go, oh, you ever been in a plane? Like, yeah, but have you ever paid attention in a plane? Like, have you ever brought your own compass on a plane and noticed that you're landing on a north-south facing runway? Because I have, and that shit should be impossible if we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour, you know? So, I mean, I don't know.
I told them, though, that's the only way we could actually put an end to the debate.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't even end it, because there's been balloons that have gone up 120,000 feet that show flat, level fucking shit, you know, like, I mean,
but
if you physically,
and circumnavigate.
Yeah, oh yeah, if you get your own plane to try, that would be amazing.
That's the only way. I told him that we would be able to put an end to it.
Yeah, for sure.
We could get a plane.
Yeah.
And try it ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I totally agree. It's just, you know, I mean, I'm not a pilot. I don't know any pilots. I don't have money. I can buy a gyroscope for $50 and test that shit, you know? And I can, like, look up all the, you know, Bolivian salt flats, 4,000 miles, like, completely flat. Like, all these places that are, you know, but then I get the opposite guy that'll be like, oh, well, you've never been to the Bolivian salt flats. How do you know that they're flat? And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Good point. But, I mean, you know, I guess there's some stuff that you... Yeah, I was going to ask you what you thought about Kyrie Irving coming out as a flat earther. I don't know, most like athletic type looking people, I just kind of ask just to get like a gauge on like what the general public thinks about flat earth theory.
Flat earth theory?
Just a question. You don't have to talk to me. I know it's early and shit. So.
I guess short answer is I'm not completely outgoing yet, but I'm also skeptical about the theory. You know?
Awesome. So, that's the best response I've gotten yet, for sure.
Okay, that's cool.
No, that's awesome, because I mean, that's really, I mean, asking questions is what science is all about, you know?
Exactly.
So like, if it's true, it should be very easy to prove. And if there's no proof, then why not question, you know? Isn't that what we're supposed to be taught in school? Like to be, you know, to use a critical thinking mind and, you know.
We were pretty sure about a lot of stuff until we were wrong. You know?
Exactly.
So,
And like, I mean, it's not like we have the best track record with our like educational system and like the stuff that they taught us is truth, you know, as far as like history goes and like our true history and, you know, how our country was really founded and, you know what I mean? Like,
with the presented evidence, I'm going to have to go with the spirit theory.
Yeah.
You know,
but if they say something like curvature, you know, like should be 8 inches squared, like, every mile should drop 8 inches and then square off after that. So
yeah, I'm not as absolute as a lot of people can be in saying that it's just.
word. Well,
You know.
well, here's a little bit of information. Here's my card if you have any questions. I don't know. I can send you some stuff that's pretty interesting to look into if you're into that kind of
I
stuff.
thought you were asking if I played like professional basketball. So, like I follow basketball. I know about Kyrie and all that stuff. But
Okay, have a good day. Thanks for talking to me.
we're all